Aberdeen Police Department asking residents of certain neighborhoods to check their security cameras after a string of thefts and burglaries. Police say stolen items have included guns, vehicles, and other property, and the crimes appear to be occurring in two areas. You can see those on your screen right now. The first area, south of 15th Avenue Northeast to 12th Avenue Northeast, between North Dakota and North Penn Streets. The second area includes homes south of 6th Avenue and north of 11th Avenue Southeast, between South 1st Street and Lloyd Street. If you live in these areas, police ask you to check your cameras and property for missing or stolen items. And if you have any information, to contact police.